Wow, welcome everyone to the 259th commencement of the University of Pennsylvania. Chairman Cohn, trustees, Ambassador Power, honored guests, alumni, family, and friends, I give you the great class of 2015. Penn is a community where everything is nearby and everyone interacts. Graduates, you have spent your time here within a few minutes' walk of everything important. Your classmates, your professors, Penn's libraries and laboratories, the Greek lady. Your life at Penn has been shaped by proximity. Living as I do, on campus, in the president's house. Yes, I do live in the president's house. Some may not call it living, but I do. I'm surrounded by so many of you, and I know just how energizing proximity can be. Michael and I have even found ourselves loudly energized by your proximity at 3 or 4 in the morning. Your Penn experience also reveals a profound insight. Diverse individuals interacting in close contact strike sparks of creativity. New ideas arise in each of us from unexpected connections. When diverse people live and work closely together, societies also make leaps to new discoveries. But what differentiates proximity that is creative from stifling overcrowding? Why does one grouping give us the Harlem Renaissance or Tin Pan Alley, while another only sterile monotony or urban despair? The difference, I think, often stems from our welcoming and benefiting from exposure to the world. Those who see only my street, my family, my tribe, may only see a future that looks exactly like their past. Creativity, by contrast, booms when people joyfully expose themselves to a larger world. Now, exposure, I have observed, is a funny thing. You can die from it, you can be arrested for it, or it can enrich your life immensely. Your experience at Penn has been this joyful yet challenging kind of exposure, enriching your lives through a more global perspective. Your campus home has been a map of the world in miniature. No fewer than 90 countries are represented among the members of the undergraduate class of 2015. You transcend oceans and mountains, you cross borders built by geography and society, you leap boundaries made by history, ideology, and faith. When I talk about bringing the world to Penn, and Penn to the world, I'm describing something infinitely more profound than time zone differences and jet plane travel. I'm imagining the future, and I'm talking about you.
Saya daripada Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Mifri Takra, Ghana.
मैं आबू धाबी से हूँ।
I am from Jacksonville, Florida.
I'm from Anchorage, Alaska.
Soy de Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Ninatoka Nairobi, Kenya.
我来自金门市，中国。
Я из Киева.
Je suis de Paris, en France.
We are in Atlanta, Georgia.
We are in Singapore.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Chúng tôi đang ở Hà Nội, Việt Nam.
Nós estamos em Brasília, no Brasil.
Orlando, Florida.
Harare, Zimbabwe. Cairo, Mostre.
Rockaway, New York.
We are in Philadelphia.
Penn in the world. Saya membawa dunia ke Penn.
Penn en el mundo.
El mundo está en Penn.
Penn. I bring the world to Penn.
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 Wiase afanan nyinaa ɛwɔ Penn.
Penn.
Penn. The world at Penn.
Yes, I'm proud to say this may be the only commencement speech ever to include the theme song from Game of Thrones. The contrast is most fitting. After all, our commencement speaker will be talking about what she's seen working at the United Nations. One is a tale of the titanic struggle of wills and a world perpetually at the edge of catastrophe. And the other is a story about Westeros. Truly, it is no coincidence that Game of Thrones has become a runaway hit. Despite the magic and giants, the White Walkers and dragons, we all can identify something real in Westeros. It's the story of a world defined by tribal politics, a world governed through naked power, driven by violent history and ancestral hatred. I cannot help but see in it a world that is uncomfortably close to parts of our own. Its central image is a throne of swords. Its central location, a 700-foot tall wall of ice that tries but fails to keep the other removed. When you rule on an iron throne, walls and barriers are essential to survival. By contrast, the time you have spent at Penn has made you adept at crossing borders and leaping boundaries. But iron thrones and walls of ice persist in our world. For as many border crossings as we celebrate, there are many more who seek to close those borders down. They seek to rid themselves of those they consider alien, and they insist on focusing inward. My street, my family, my tribe. You are the antidote. Because you have embraced the world at Penn, you stand ready to move the world beyond hostility and hatred, and it's a good thing, too. Your global perspective is what our world needs to confront many challenges. As border crossers, many of you are already setting out to deliver clean water and affordable health care to underserved communities. Thank you and congratulations on that. You are setting out to provide universal education and leadership opportunities for girls and boys alike, wherever they live. Thank you for that. And you are organizing broad coalitions in defense of immigration reform so that our national borders are not barriers to economic and social justice. Bravo, and may you and may we succeed. And that's just the start. By exposing yourself to a world of differences, you will continue to make great, innovative leaps. So my own life began with a leap, though I was not around to witness it. It is the year 1934. It is Nazi Germany, and one young man chooses to flee the only home he and his family had ever known. That young man was my father. He traveled to India. He started a business. He began life anew. He got his whole family out. He might have remained in India for the rest of his days. But after 14 years, he took another leap, this time to the United States for a cross-country trip, where he met a young woman from New York City. Anybody from New York City here? My mom had never left the East Coast of the United States, and my father had arrived anew from India. A wedding, a newlywed jaunt to India and back. That was a Freudian slip. There weren't joints back then. A wedding, let me repeat it correctly. A wedding, a newlywed jaunt together to India and back. And the outcome stands before you today. When I talk to you of the life-enhancing consequences of leaping boundaries and crossing borders and a global perspective, I know whereof I speak. In 2006, I went back to where my story began, to India. I wanted to visit the house where my father lived so many years ago. I was welcomed in by a prominent Indian doctor living there now with his family. And he shared stories with me from when he was just a young child. Some of his stories were about a man from Germany. I remember your father, the doctor told me as I sat on the couch with him and his family. He was a very nice man, and he was very good at business. But he spoke Hindi with a foreign accent. So naturally, I thought he was secretly a spy. Truth in point, when we live globally, we must expect the unexpected. Today, each of you crosses a very special border between your years as a student and your worldly achievements to come. The unexpected awaits you, and no one can tell you exactly what will come. But I can tell you this. We here today are sure of your abilities, we are confident of your opportunities, and we are very proud of the good you now go forth to do, crossing borders and leaping boundaries. So I ask everybody, from all corners of the globe and across all borders, stand together with me now, moms and dads, spouses and partners, grandmas and grandpas, sisters and brothers, family and friends, our honored guests, trustees, faculty. Please stand and show our 2015 graduates who are about to cross borders and leap boundaries just how proud we are of them. Thank you. Enjoy.